by Can Go. The Prefontaine Classic International Track and Field Showcase event in North America takes place Friday and Saturday at Hayward Field. Who outside of Eugene will notice? In a harsh if unintended indictment of the sport's inability to successfully market itself, there isn't a single athlete, from track and field or road running, on ESPN's annual list of the 100 most famous athletes in sports. There are, however, 10 cricket players, 2 table tennis players and 1 badminton player. In a companion piece for ESPN, track and field and road running went 0 for 25 in this list of the 25 the world's most famous women athletes. You can quibble here or there with choices ESPN made, but the fact is the two lists have been objectively determined and are international in scope. In this country, USA Track. To name some, in the past 2 years, USATF has sued its own youth executive committee. Increasing unrest in the rank and file led to the election of Tracktown USA president Vin Lanana as USATF president by acclamation at the organization's 2016 annual meeting. The USATF board directors placed Lanana on temporary leave while meeting in executive session in February. The machinations involved led LetsRun.com to ask whether the decision was a silent coup. After first awarding the 2020 U.S. Olympic trials to Mt. San Antonio College in Southern California, USATF's board of directors abruptly reversed course earlier this month and reopened bidding. Larry Yater of Rumblog Run ticks off the way the site's selection for the 2020 trials has been botched from the start. So much internal chaos and dysfunction has to be distracting. In the meantime, some of the best athletes in the world, if not the most famous ones, will be in Eugene this weekend. Some extraordinary things will happen. It would be nice if someone outside the stadium noticed. Okay, more links. Augie Wilson tells LetsRun.com's Jonathan Galchi enjoys racing Caster Semenya and Oregon Track Club elites Francine Niyonsaba, 2 female athletes thought to be targeted by the IAAF's new testosterone rule, scheduled to take effect on November 1. Olympic silver medalist Nigel Amos is thriving with Oregon Track Club elite and coach Mark Rowland in a strong second act of his career. Stacked fields, including many ex-Oregon stars, await at this weekend's Prefontaine Classic. Tori Bowie and Elaine Thompson will be featured in this year's Pre-Classic Women's 100. Paul Merka, ex-Oregon sprinter Hannah Cunliffe places third in the Boston Bust Games 150. In this RG op-ed, UO graduate Sam Porter writes, ordinary citizens with a stake in the fate of Hayward Field are being shoved out of the process because of the power of one rich man. Porter asks, how democratic is that? The Portland Trib's Carrie Eggers, high jump great Dick Fosbury's autobiography, written with former RG columnist Bob Welch, is due out this summer. Fourth item, the UO men's and women's teams are both 5th ranked nationally this week by the USTFCCCA.